Young Sheldon season 6's Mandy story explained a weird Big Bang Theory plot 5 years later. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and give this video a like. Sheldon always supports his friends and family, even if he does so in odd ways, despite his dislike of getting pregnant. When it comes to pregnancy, Sheldon's social incompetence frequently causes him to say inappropriate things at inappropriate times, yet he still finds a way to support those in need. Sheldon's readiness to assist, in spite of his dislike and ignorance of pregnancy, demonstrates his compassion and capacity to step up when called upon. Sheldon's dislike of anything associated with pregnancy manifested in both young Sheldon and the Big Bang Theory, but one aspect of Mandy that was frequently reflected in the later was sparked by his delivery in the former series. Both series featured Sheldon's social incompetence in the most different ways, and his tendency to say the wrong thing at the wrong moment was frequently brought to light by his friends' or sisters' pregnancies. Nevertheless, Sheldon was always there to offer support, no matter how oddly, for someone who was so vehemently repulsed by anything pregnancy-related, and who spoke about the illness in a way that was so realistic that it discouraged his friends from talking about it. Even during Mandy's pregnancy in Young Sheldon Season 6, Sheldon's ambivalence surfaced, although he wasn't as aware of it as he would have been. He nevertheless stepped up when she needed assistance getting to the hospital in the Big Bang Theory. In addition to offering comedic relief, Sheldon's peculiar response to the rubber gloves demonstrated his want to assist even if it was not his place, because he was unable to take Mandy anywhere. Even though Sheldon was not a responsible adult, he was still able to locate someone who could have assisted him and Mandy, even if everything had happened on the day of his database launch. In Young Sheldon Season 6, Episode 14, A Launch Party and a Whole Human Being, Sheldon's ability to assist Mandy in spite of his distracted thoughts and lack of access to a responsible adult reflected another instance in which he provided someone from the Big Bang Theory who was close to him. In fact, bed rest and the approaching due date made Bernadette's second pregnancy challenging. Sheldon was the only one who went to her and Howard's house to be with them as they waited for the baby to arrive, even though all of her friends showed there to try to induce labor. Even if Sheldon's suggestion to use a lengthy and challenging board game was equally entertaining to him, he hardly would have had time for it if they hadn't been waiting for Howard and Bernadette's son. It nevertheless demonstrated his intention to provide assistance. His unwavering assistance. Sheldon had to locate Brenda in order for her to go with him and Mandy to the hospital, which would have prevented him from spending time with Bernadette. Despite his dislike of being pregnant, Sheldon had already encountered a similar dilemma with Mandy when he was a young adolescent, so he knew just what to do with Bernadette. Although Sheldon made a special effort to help Bernadette in the neonatal nomenclature, Episode 16 of Season 11 of The Big Bang Theory, it wasn't the first time he supported his friends and family. In the series finale of The Big Bang Theory, Penny's unintended pregnancy takes up a lot of room, especially since Sheldon's reaction to hearing about it was subdued, which greatly infuriated Leonard. Nonetheless, Sheldon's reaction was completely consistent with his typical handling of pregnancy, since he never gave it any special significance. Even though he found certain situations upsetting, he was there to support his friends and family. Even though they were repeatedly sent home because Bernadette went to the hospital too soon, Sheldon was present at both of Bernadette's deliveries and shared in the happy occasion. Even though Hallie's and Amy's birthdays fell on the same day, he still did this. Even though the episode didn't hold back from expressing how upset he was about it, Sheldon also returned home to Texas and assisted with his sister Missy's home birth. In addition to mirroring all the comparable incidents in The Big Bang Theory, Sheldon's decision to take Mandy to the hospital in Young Sheldon also provided an explanation for why Sheldon consistently did so in spite of his lack of desire in getting pregnant. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube Young Sheldon 24 channel and stay with TS.